little pauses to me, man, that shit sounds so incredible to me. I want to get back to the song. This shit is nasty.
I'm gonna start this back from the beginning. Charismatic frontman can do a lot.
Yeah, boy.
Can do a lot for a band. They can make a band and kill a band.
Nasty though. That is nasty.
Wrong to me.
That is nasty.
The riffs and my man Peter's voice.
Really, it's like nails on a chalkboard to me, guys. So, but we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. And it's never mind. Keep it going, George. just keep it going. Check us out on Patreon, guys, where we give you our exclusive access to all of our videos, 186 videos and counting.
Bangers too, though. Bangers. You know, nothing too shabby. I mean, I don't know, like a Led Zeppelin marathon. We got Metallica on there, some Megadeth stuff. You know, I'm just saying. Just throwing that out there, man.
What's up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man George.
What's shaking, guys? How you living out there? Shout out to the free thinkers, of course. Shout out to everybody that's been following us on our Def to Radio Instagram. DEAF2 Radio is our Instagram. And also shout out to everybody that's been following us on Patreon as well. The information for all that stuff, if you want to support the channel and kind of tap in with us on our Instagram and on Patreon, the information for all that will be in the description below.
And as always, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure it's set to all so you get all our videos as they drop. Up-and-coming artists, man, you know what to do. Click the link in the description. We'll do about 60 seconds of your song in the front of one of our up-and-coming videos, get you some exposure. Or if you got a full video like the one we're going to do today, make sure you check that out, man. We can get that done for you as well, man. Either way, the information is down below. All right, guys, so we got the artist spotlight here again, man. We're doing Melba Culp is the name of the band that we're doing today, man. Faces of the Forest is the name of the song that we're doing today. So that's interesting, right?
Yeah, love doing these artist spotlight, man. Big shout out to Melba Culp. We love doing the spotlights, man, because it gives these artists just exposure. So we're hoping that our channel can serve as a vehicle, you know, maybe put you guys onto a new band and also for Melba Culp, man, we can get them some exposure to our audience and hopefully there can be a great synergy and a marriage that comes as a result of that. So if you enjoy what you hear today, make sure you check out Melba Culp's information in the description. A little bit about Melba Culp. They're a rock metal band known for their cinematic and theatrical elements. They bridge, of course, rock and metal. They were formed in Austin, Texas. Shout out to Austin, Texas. Shout out to Texas. Jack McConnell formed the band. He's the vocalist and he's a multi-instrumentalist. The band released their first single, Never Surrender, in 2019. Looks like they do some thrash. And it looks like the album, A Darkened Rose, is coming out on September 6th of this year, man. So make sure you guys you support that album. And we're going to do the single, Faces of the Forest. Right now, let's get into it. Melba Culp, Faces of the Forest.
Hey Jack, I got a Melba Culp. Let's just say Melba Culp because I want to talk to everybody. Is Rammstein your guys' inspiration on sound here? Because that kind of sounds like that. That's what that reminds me of. That's what that reminds me of so far. Yeah, so far. I mean, you guys can have maybe a transition or something later on in the song, but I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there because
a little industrial feel to it.
I fuck with Rammstein. Yeah, I fuck with them. You know,
they got some nice riffs, man.
And I like the way their riffs sound. I like the way instrumentally they approach their music. So I'm enjoying it so far. I love the way that sounds. I just wanted to throw that out there.
That's
and
a good.
See if that was their inspiration on that.
Dude, yeah, I think you nailed, especially in those riffs specifically. I think you nailed that. It gives me in the vocals a little bit of a Ghost vibe.
Okay.
It's a little bit. We'll just see. It's only been like a few seconds and shit, so we'll see kind of how the music develops. But the Rammstein riffs for sure.
Yeah, man.
I can hear that. Maybe I'm not saying that that's an inspiration or not, but it does, you know, take us back to those Rammstein reactions that we've done. Let's keep it going though.
She can't coexist with humanity. of the forest. Faces of the forest.
One thing that I liked about this song, George, man, is the variation in the music and the elements that they added, and it didn't detract from the enjoyment I had listening to the song.
Yes.
Because most of the time when I hear bands try something experimental, like, had like a almost like a walkie-talkie type of sound in there at points in the song, kind of reminded me of Primus. I was saying under the music, but it didn't detract me from the song. I thought that kind of worked. Then it had this kind of sped up. It reminded me of Michael Jackson's, what I told George. You know how Michael Jackson has like, I'm gonna say that. He has like that little excerpts and stuff in there. Right. And they had something
sounded like sticks, basically, whatever that is. Like, it sounds like sticks clinking together.
Yeah. That was a different variation. Love the transition. That dum. Yeah, love that. Really like I'm just gonna call it the Rammstein type of groove at the beginning that they kind of brought back in the middle of the song. Love that too. So they had a lot of movement, and I do believe that the chorus itself, man, I think it has a catchiness vibes to it. I think I can hear people singing that, man. So I think overall, man, this is a really complete song, and it sounds really good. It sounds like something that I would hear on the radio. It sounds like it's ready. It's signed, sealed, delivered. Let's put this thing out.
Yeah, shout out to them, dude.
Yeah, man.
That was an enjoyable listen for me. You took the words out of my mouth, Ryan. I think the variation in the music was great. They had enough change-ups. They had enough sort of movement in the music where it didn't feel like it was stale. I really like this. I'm gonna go back to this though. That Rammstein kind of we'll say adjacent groove right here though. I was hoping they'd bring that back one more time. That's how much I enjoyed it. Like, bring it back one more time to kind of carry the song out. But I'm gonna play that for a little bit. I'll play a little bit of that here. It gives the song that bite, right?
Yeah.
It makes it feel metal, like that. But then they have this sort of right, the melody that reminds me of something Ghost would kind of do. Like Ghost sometimes will have they'll have that metal riff, those metal riffs that are just sort of head nod inducing, but then they'll have those sort of melodies, right? That sort of can appeal and are a little bit more transcendent, that can maybe appeal to a broader audience. So when you say that it sounds like something you can hear on the radio, I can hear it. I can hear it being a stadium type song. I can hear them, probably even opening up for somebody like a Ghost to keep it a bean, in that world. So they sounded good, man. Yeah. I enjoyed that listen, man. If you guys like what you heard today, make sure you check them out. I have a feeling that we're gonna be getting some people hitting us up like, what's up with that, Melba Culp band? So make sure you guys check out their link tree. It'll have their Spotify information, all their information as far as like contacting them and where you can find their music. And make sure y'all check out that album. We're going to be probably checking that album out, too.
Yeah.
A Dark and Rose, which is due to come out on September 6th. The information, again, for Melba Culp will be in the description. If you guys enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you have subscribed, please subscribe. I'm George. That's Ryan. Lost to Vegas.
We out.